Janelle pressures Robyn in courtroom showdown. Meri's secrets exposed as Kody turns against Robyn. The Brown family drama reaches a legal boiling point. The Browns have faced family splits, emotional outbursts, and spiritual separations. But nothing prepared fans for the courtroom chaos that unfolded this week. In what's being dubbed the Brown family breakdown, Janelle Brown took a powerful stand, dragging Robyn Brown into a legal battle that revealed secrets, stirred old wounds, and shattered what was left of Kody Brown's loyalty. Yes, this really happened, and the aftermath is reshaping the entire sister-wives dynamic. Let's unpack the moment when Janelle applied legal pressure, Meri's secrets were laid bare, and Kody shocked everyone by siding against Robyn. The courtroom clash, Janelle versus Robyn. It started as a civil hearing over property, specifically unresolved financial and land issues stemming from the failed Coyote Pass project. While the family once dreamed of building a shared compound on the Arizona land, the plan fizzled alongside the marriages. Now, with the family splintered, the legal ownership and division of assets are messy at best and infuriating at worst. According to insiders, Janelle filed a legal motion requesting a formal split and reassignment of the Coyote Pass lots, alleging Robyn and Kody had quietly shifted control of more valuable parcels to themselves, without the other wives' full consent. That's when things got fiery. In court, Janelle, calm, poised, but sharp as ever, presented documentation showing that Robyn had been listed as a primary stakeholder in 2 of the lots, despite promising equal division. The court buzzed as murmurs spread through the gallery. "You said we were building this together," Janelle told Robyn across the courtroom. "But you were carving up the land for yourself behind our backs." Robyn, caught off guard, reportedly burst into tears and claimed she was only following Kody's lead. But the court and Janelle weren't buying it. Meri's secrets surface and change everything. Just when it seemed the drama couldn't escalate further, a sealed deposition from Meri was introduced as part of Janelle's case. In it, Meri revealed shocking financial irregularities involving Robyn. According to her statement, Meri had loaned Robyn money back in 2011 to help with debt Robyn brought into the family. Money Meri claimed was never repaid. "I gave her that money in good faith, believing we were building something together," Meri said. "Turns out I was helping fund her exit plan." She went on to state that Robyn used family resources to launch her personal business ventures, including online boutiques and private LLCs, all while publicly presenting herself as financially struggling. The revelations stunned fans. For years, Robyn had portrayed herself as the emotional victim, financially cautious and focused only on raising her children. But Meri's statement painted a different picture, one of strategic positioning, private profits, and quiet power grabs. Kody flips, "I don't know who you are anymore." Perhaps the most shocking twist came from Kody himself. After hearing Meri's testimony and seeing Janelle's evidence in court, Kody reportedly stood outside the courthouse in a rare moment of clarity and addressed reporters. "I feel betrayed. I thought Robyn and I were protecting the family, but now I'm starting to wonder if I was just protecting her interests." Inside sources claim the courtroom confrontation was a wake-up call. Kody was visibly rattled, pacing the hallway after Meri's deposition was read aloud. He didn't say a word to Robyn after court, one observer said. He just walked out. Later, in a private confessional filmed by TLC, Kody was even more direct. "If Robyn was using the family to benefit herself financially, then I've been a fool. And I've let the family fall apart over a lie." Robyn breaks down. "They've turned on me." Back at home, Robyn reportedly collapsed in tears. TLC footage shows her visibly shaking, repeating the phrase, "They've turned on me. Everyone's turned on me." In a confessional filmed the next day, she said, "I never asked for this. I never wanted to be the villain. I just wanted to be part of something, but they've all decided I'm the enemy." She denied Meri's claims, insisting any money she borrowed was between sisters and had been paid back in love and support. She also suggested that Janelle's courtroom actions were motivated by bitterness, not justice. But fans aren't buying it. The fan base reacts. Team Janelle rises. Online, Sister Wives fans erupted. Reddit threads, Facebook groups, and Twitter X. Feeds lit up with reactions ranging from
Janelle
outrage
stating
to
her
ground in
vindication.
court, queen behavior. Robyn's lies are catching up. At Sister Spill Podcast. Meri's been through hell. If she's speaking out now, it's because she finally found her voice. At Polygamy Watcher. Kody finally seeing through Robyn. This is the plot twist I've waited years for. At Reality Junkie 42. The sentiment is clear. Robyn is no longer seen as the misunderstood fourth wife. She's now viewed by many as the calculated architect behind the Brown family's collapse. Where do they go from here? With legal battles brewing, property in dispute, and Kody questioning his closest relationship, the future of the Browns is more uncertain than ever. Robyn has reportedly retreated from filming, citing emotional exhaustion. Meri, on the other hand, has doubled down on her independence, launching new retreats, writing blogs, and speaking out on women reclaiming their power. Janelle, meanwhile, has become the unexpected hero of the saga, level-headed, fierce, and finally drawing a line. As for Kody, rumors are swirling that he's been seen out with a mystery woman in Flagstaff, sparking speculation that he may be courting again, possibly his attempt to rebuild a life outside the wreckage of his failed plural family. Final thoughts. The truth doesn't need permission. This courtroom confrontation wasn't just about land or money. It was about truth. It was about women who stood by a system for years, only to be slowly pushed out, gaslighted, minimized, and left with crumbs. Now they're reclaiming their voices, and the one who seemed to rise the highest, Robyn, is facing the fall. Janelle proved she's no longer playing by the old rules. Meri, long silent, is no longer protecting the illusion. And Kody? He finally opened his eyes. Whether this is the beginning of a family healing, or just the last breath of a broken dream, Robyn cornered in court by Janelle. Kody turns cold and goes public with shocking courting plans. The world of the Browns has never been short on drama, but this latest twist might be the most shocking yet. In a courtroom bombshell that blindsided both fans and family, Robyn Brown found herself cornered by none other than Janelle. As tensions reached a boiling point, Kody dropped a jaw-dropping announcement. He's courting again, publicly and unapologetically. What began as a legal dispute over land and finances has now exposed emotional betrayals, long-simmering resentment, and a power shift no one saw coming. The spiritual roots of the Brown family may still run deep, but after this courtroom showdown, even the foundation seems to be cracking. Courtroom showdown, Robyn versus Janelle. The courtroom was tense. Not a camera flash or whispered word could be heard as Janelle Brown stood across from Robyn in a high-stakes property hearing regarding the infamous Coyote Pass land. What was once supposed to be a shared dream home has now become a legal battlefield, with each wife claiming rightful stakes. But it was Janelle, long underestimated and often quiet, who brought the heat. This was supposed to belong to all of us, Janelle said in court, her voice calm but unwavering. Instead, it became a silent takeover. She presented documents that allegedly showed Robyn and Kody consolidating property ownership under their names, without full disclosure to the other wives. The evidence painted a picture of strategic maneuvering, quietly gaining control over the most valuable lots, while the other wives were still emotionally invested in the dream. Robyn, caught off guard and visibly shaken, attempted to defend herself, saying, "We only did what made the most sense for the family at the time." But the damage was done. Kody's cold silence, then his stunning announcement. Throughout the proceedings, Kody remained eerily silent. Not once did he interject to support Robyn or deny the accusations. Those close to the case say his expression was distant, cold, even. Something in his demeanor had changed. Then came the twist. Just hours after court adjourned, Kody released a public video on social media through his and TLC's shared account. Fans expected a defense of Robyn or a fiery response to Janelle's legal play. Instead, Kody stared directly into the camera and dropped a bombshell. "I've come to realize that this chapter of my life is closing. I'm embracing new beginnings. And yes, I started courting again." Shock, silence. Then the internet exploded. Who is Kody courting? Fans speculate Kody offered no names, just a vague smile and a reference to someone who shares my faith and vision. But that hasn't stopped the Sister Wives fandom from diving deep into speculation. Was this woman someone new to the church? A longtime friend? Or, wildest of all, someone from Kody's past? One anonymous insider claimed Kody met the mystery woman at a faith-based retreat in Utah earlier this year. The source added, "She's not a fan of reality TV, but she's intrigued by the principle of plural marriage. She's also younger, much younger." The age gap rumors are already stirring backlash, but fans are more focused on what this means for Robyn, and why Kody made the announcement so publicly, so suddenly. Robyn's reaction: this wasn't the plan. The morning after Kody's announcement, Robyn was reportedly devastated. A source close to the family revealed she was blindsided, having no idea Kody was preparing to court again. In a leaked clip from a TLC confessional, filmed days later, Robyn breaks down in tears, saying, "He said he'd never do this to me. That I was enough. That we were all that was left." For years, Robyn has maintained that she never wanted to be the only wife, insisting she believed in the plural marriage lifestyle. But fans have long speculated that once she became Kody's legal and emotional priority, her actions didn't reflect her words. Now it seems the tables have turned. Janelle steps into the spotlight. Janelle has been the quiet strength behind the chaos for years, raising her kids, managing finances, and advocating for fairness within a system designed to marginalize. But with her courtroom victory and Kody's emotional distance from Robyn, Janelle has become the unexpected hero of this saga. She's been vocal but not vindictive, confident but composed. "I didn't want this," she said during a post-hearing interview. "I wanted partnership. But when you're pushed out, sometimes you have to push back." Fans are now flooding her social media with praise, declaring her the real matriarch, and even jokingly calling for a Team Janelle spin-off series. Meri reacts from the sidelines. Meri, who is largely detached from the main family drama, issued a cryptic response following the news of Kody's new watching the dominoes fall reminds you why you stopped playing the game. Though she didn't mention names, fans believe the message was clearly aimed at Robyn and Kody. Meri has been rebuilding her life independently, hosting retreats, publishing motivational content, and reclaiming her voice. For many viewers, her silence has been more powerful than any explosive tell-all. A family forever changed. The Browns began their journey as a symbol of unconventional love and faith. But what remains now feels far from sacred. With Kody publicly courting, Robyn isolated, Janelle rising, and Meri distant, the spiritual marriage that once held them together has been completely dismantled. TLC insiders claim producers are working overtime to reframe the upcoming season, now focused less on plural marriage and more on personal reinvention, fallout, and starting over. Ratings are expected to skyrocket. But the emotional cost, that's something that cameras can't fix. Final thoughts, a reckoning long overdue. Robyn's cornering in court was more than a legal blow. It was a symbolic moment. For years, she stood by Kody's side while the other wives faded into the background, often at great personal cost to them. Now as Janelle demands justice, Meri claims peace, and Kody pursues a new love, Robyn is left with the spotlight she never wanted, and the consequences she never expected. Maybe the real lesson isn't about who Kody courts next. Maybe it's about the women who finally stopped waiting to be chosen. And in this new chapter, they're choosing themselves.